The Philippines has seen its share of dramatic political changes. Two recent presidents, Rodrigo Duterte and Bongbong Marcos, have left their mark on the nation. Their terms, though consecutive, stand in stark contrast. Duterte, known for his tough talk and controversial policies, led a turbulent 6 years. Bongbong Marcos, son of the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., inherited a nation grappling with the aftermath of Duterte's era. Duterte's presidency was marked by his brutal war on drugs. This campaign, though touted as a crackdown on drug crime, was marred by allegations of extrajudicial killings and human rights abuses. The International Criminal Court, or ICC, took notice, eventually issuing an arrest warrant for Duterte. This cast a long shadow over his legacy. Bongbong, on the other hand, has sought to distance himself from the controversies of his predecessor. He has pledged a return to normalcy and stability. His focus has been on economic recovery and infrastructure development. His approach, a stark departure from Duterte's, signals a potential shift in Philippine politics. The transition from Duterte to Bongbong marks a turning point for the Philippines. It remains to be seen how these two contrasting legacies will shape the country's future. One thing is certain, the Philippines is at a crossroads, and the decisions made today will have lasting consequences. Duterte's war on drugs was his flagship campaign. He promised to eradicate illegal drugs and crime. His methods were ruthless. Thousands were killed in police operations and vigilante killings. Human rights groups condemned the violence. They accused Duterte of condoning extrajudicial killings. The ICC launched an investigation into Duterte's drug war. They found reason to believe that crimes against humanity had been committed. Duterte withdrew the Philippines from the ICC. He denied any wrongdoing. He remained defiant till the end of his term. The drug war had a profound impact on Philippine society. It instilled fear and silence. It eroded trust in law enforcement. It also deeply divided the nation. Supporters praised Duterte for his tough stance. Critics condemned him for the bloodshed. Despite the controversies, Duterte remained popular throughout his presidency. His supporters saw him as a strong man who could bring order to the country. His critics, however, believe that he left a legacy of violence and impunity. In a stunning turn of events, Duterte was arrested on March 11, 2025. The arrest was made by Interpol in Manila. Duterte was extradited to The Hague to face the ICC charges. The charges included crimes against humanity. Duterte's arrest sent shockwaves throughout the Philippines. His supporters were outraged. They accused the ICC of interfering in Philippine sovereignty. His critics, however, hailed it as a victory for justice. The ICC trial of Duterte is ongoing. Prosecutors are presenting evidence of the drug war killings. They are calling for Duterte to be held accountable. Duterte maintains his innocence. He claims that he was only doing what was necessary to protect the Filipino people. Duterte's arrest is a watershed moment for international justice. It shows that even heads of state are not above the law. It also sends a strong message that crimes against humanity will not be tolerated. Bongbong Marcos took office in the wake of Duterte's arrest. He faced the daunting task of uniting a divided nation. He also had to address the legacy of his father's dictatorship. Bongbong distanced himself from Duterte's policies. In a significant departure, Bongbong has sought to improve relations with the United States. This is in stark contrast to Duterte's pivot towards China. Bongbong has also pledged to uphold human rights. He has promised to cooperate with the ICC investigation. Bongbong's presidency is still in its early days. It remains to be seen whether he can deliver on his promises. He has made some positive steps. He has appointed a diverse cabinet. He has also reached out to the political opposition. The Philippines faces many challenges. Poverty, corruption, and insurgency remain persistent problems. Bongbong has a lot on his plate. Only time will tell if he can heal the wounds of the past and lead the Philippines to a brighter future.